I live in a two-bedroom condo with my girlfriend and a roommate. For a while, we had downstairs neighbors, a couple and their roommate. We would often hear the couple arguing while we sat on our porch. Things were ugly. Eventually, their roommate, a regular guy who seemed tired of the constant drama, moved out. Shortly after, the couple split up, and the wife left the man to deal with rent on his own. Within a month, we noticed an eviction notice on his door. One evening, as I returned home from work, I saw him, Aaron, loading his belongings into a truck. He flagged me down, introduced himself, and launched into a sob story about his struggles. He begged to crash on our couch, claiming he had nowhere else to go. I told him I'd consult with my girlfriend and our roommate. While neither of them felt comfortable with the idea, it was December, and we couldn't bear the thought of him freezing in his car alone on Christmas. The decision was sealed when we saw him crying through the window. Aaron was ecstatic when we let him stay for a week. That night, I cooked a welcome dinner, and he unloaded the entire story about his wife, talking our ears off. However, within days, his behavior turned unbearable. He trashed the living room and kitchen, raided our food, and left the bathroom our roommate used in disarray. On the third night, as we all sat drinking and trying to ignore his presence, he drunkenly made comments about how cute my girlfriend and I were as a couple, and even suggested he could date our roommate and move in permanently. That crossed the line. Our roommate demanded he leave, and we agreed. I planned to break the news in the morning, but the situation escalated overnight. We woke up to our roommate screaming. Rushing to her room, we found our own standing inside, claiming he was letting her cat out. She snapped a photo of him in her doorway. His silhouette was chilling. We kicked him out immediately, despite his protests, and I personally ensured he left in his truck. The days after his departure were strange. Messes kept appearing in the apartment, food went missing, and I often heard noises in the ceiling when I was alone. My girlfriend and roommate didn't believe me, as we weren't aware of any attic access. Then, on Christmas morning, the bathroom began to smell like stale urine. I couldn't find the source until I noticed a stain on the ceiling. A drop of liquid fell on me as I sat on the toilet, and I realized it was urine. In a rage, I found a hidden attic hatch in my closet. Flashlight in hand, I climbed up and spotted two buckets above the bathroom. One tipped over. Between them was Aaron. Pale, thin, and greasy, he begged to stay. I screamed at him to leave, rushed down the ladder, and called the police. Aaron was dragged out, kicking and screaming, but at least he got what he wanted: a roof over his head, meals, and companionship in jail. The incident left us shaken. To this day, we never leave the door unlocked, and I can't help but wonder how close Aaron got to any of us, or what he might have done while hiding in our attic.